I've been feeling vibes all day. I've been feeling vibes all night. Let me breathe and meditate. Elevate, is that alright? It's energy. Vibes, 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 energy. Vibes, 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 energy. Vibes, 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 energy.
Hey, what's going on, good people? It's your girl T Hardaway.
And it's Michael Bahsil.
Yeah, and we are the Did It for the Hood podcast.
Indeed.
Coming back one more time. Come on, one more time. We love you. We miss you. And today we got a disruptive person on our pod, but we love him. We're glad that he's here.
I'm just you gonna call him out like that though?
I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around. We happy to have him. Right now, we're doing our showcase special, so we're having on some of the great artists and talent that's going to be featured on November 18th at Club Iris. And I got my guy OG on the pod today. OG, how you doing?
Yo, I'm chilling like a villain, you know?
Yeah,
chilling like a villain?
Chilling.
Yes, sir.
That part, man. Thank you so
How
much for...
feeling?
We're good.
Gucci, not guilty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on the pod today, man.
Hey, I'm like, I feel very welcome. Okay. This about to be mad funny.
Good. What we go for?
So, tell us about yourself, man. Where you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Best Side to be exact.
Come on, we're Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know. I'd be rapping. I produce. I'm a man of many things, low key, but I'm most known for like rapping and like producing and just being around. Okay, a lot of people know me. Word.
That part.
I want to know more. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be cooking or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I could cook. I'll be making pizza and shit. I work at a pizza shop. I do a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to put like a single focus on one thing. I could just answer questions, and I might not have an answer for you one time, but you know, I could answer most of your shit probably.
Hey, listen. So he's a man of many hats, y'all. Just so y'all know.
Yes, sir. I got a hat that I'm not even wearing. This is, you know, I got hats.
Not to your many hats.
That was not supposed to take me out like that, but that was too funny. I can't even hold, bro.
So, OG, who is OG? Tell us about yourself, man.
OG is the person I am when I'm on stage and when you see me with the mic in my hand and shit like that. I generally, like, if you know me, you probably call me Warren or something like that. A lot of people still like call me OG. It's pretty cool. Like, it's been a realm that I've been stepping into lately, maybe like the past 1 or 2 years. But yeah, it's like, it's funny. I wasn't even like always OG. Like, OG came from a Xbox gamer tag, and then I forgot what it was before, but I changed it to like OG Sauce, and then my homies on Xbox was just calling me OG, and I ain't even like really rap at the time, or nah, I think I did, but I was going by like OG Guru. And wait, wait, so nah, I wasn't rapping yet, but when I started rapping, it was like OG Guru, and then like this one of the OGs that like I usually hang around, he was like, can't be OG Guru, and like, you know, the nigga, but he not a nigga, but the homie Guru and Gangstar,
yeah,
he like super knowledgeable, all that. That's like one of the ghosts for real, but he like passed away. Like, I'm pretty sure like maybe over 5 years ago, maybe over 10, something like that. And it's like you can't be OG Guru, nigga, like then passed away. It's kind of like, well, I know some people will probably take it as disrespect, so I had to drop the Guru, and I just became OG because I felt like I'm just like the originator of everything I do. It's just genuine vibes, 100%, always.
People ain't ran up on you and say you too young to be an OG?
Bruh, it'd be the worst, but that'd be niggas who feel inferior. I done said the N-word like twice. Damn, I ain't even.
You're fine. It's not a cuss word. You're fine.
But word, like, Yeah, a lot of people be feeling like inferior or got some sort of like complex to where they feel like they can't call somebody younger than them a name. It's just a name. And the name just means original. Like, I mean, of course, when you go back to like street terms, it means like original gangster or whatever. But hey, that's how I'm toting it for real. I'm standing on it like that.
So where's the Yo OG? Because I know when people look up your music, they see Yo OG. You explained it to me, but you want to explain it to the people?
Yo OG is just so you can find it on streaming. I'm pretty sure it's like three other OGs, some dude in Africa named OG,
Mm.
and it's like it's so many variations, but nobody's named just OG. You know, I think I'm the only one like that. But or at least like through my Google searches, everybody's like OG Swank or like something else, something extra. I feel like I'm the only one that spells it how I do. I don't know, but yeah, it's Yo OG just so you can find it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. But hell, I'm thinking it was OG Swank. That was like got like a dollar sign in on the S, right, or something like that.
I
I'm
think
tripping.
so.
Yeah,
Well,
I heard
I
it was
know
before.
I know somebody who Instagram is like that, but I'm not sure if they actually go by that.
Heard that.
Or
So
actually, nah, I think it is an OG swing. I like seen that on a bill.
yeah, I feel you.
Right, but yeah, it is what it is.
Hey.
You just gotta
So
go harder.
no label. What is no label?
No label is my conglomerate, my faction, my dogs, my team. It's five of us. We like came together on some of the like most craziest alchemic equation. I ain't even gonna lie. It was like mad. It's unexpected. We like just came together one by one on some fate of the card shit, and like pretty much was like, yo, we gotta do this music thing, and it's like, yo, it was pretty much like some of the most natural beginnings you could like come across. Like first, I met my homie Mary, and then through Instagram, it's like a web of mad people. Mary know mad heads. He go to Columbia, and he knew my homie Funk, and my homie Funk go to he is in Denver, but he's homie with my friend Peyton, and they met each other on like some crazy timing too. Like they started linking up on Zoom first, even though they from the same city in Denver. And
Oh
then
wow.
Peyton go to Columbia, and then it was like I met up with James because he said he was coming out here to New York, and he was living up in like LES earlier, like maybe a year or two ago. And then he introduces me to Peyton, and then now it's just me, Peyton, and James. And then we like pretty much, oh yeah, pretty much. Mary find out we hanging out, and then once we all four link up, we like, yo, we gotta just like do something. Then after that, Mary introduced us to my homie Izzy, Funky Notions, and like he that was like the first start of the five. Um, then like it was like some super complicated family problems, like personal stuff that happened with Izzy that like ultimately like pushed him away from doing music for a while. That's still a bro. He be making fire beats. Like that's probably like 6 man of the year, something like that, you know. But actually, he produced fruits of your labor.
I
Uh,
love that song.
but after he did, Nas had came through, and then when Nas came through, we pretty much like decided to lock it in. It was like the five of us for real.
So that's the no label collective.
Mm-hmm.
He's all like just came together
Big
organic.
web.
Yeah.
It just came together how it did, and it was like we ain't even really try. Everything just happened like it rained tomorrow or something, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Heard that though. That's the best feeling I can even hold because I'd be like,
Or
man,
we
it's
all
a,
from different. My fault.
oh no, you good. What would you finna say?
We
No,
we
you good.
we all from like different parts of the world too. Like, well, not that far, but my son Nas from the Bronx, Mary from Jersey, Peyton and James from Denver, and I think Izzy is from. Damn, where's Izzy from? Uh, Izzy's. Damn, I forgot where Izzy from. Not gonna lie, but where? Shout out my dog Izzy. No cap.
So is no label essentially a collective, or y'all trying to be
I
a
would say we a
label?
collective. I
Okay,
would say
y'all.
we a collective. It's funny, like at one of our shows, it was this dude that popped up on us. I don't even think he was like at the show, but he was just like, no label. It's no label, but it's still a label. Da 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 da. And I'm just like, nah, bro, it's just is what it is. It was like some sort of weird like back and forth. But pretty much we just like a collective. We all like five got our own things going on. But it's like once we come together, we make this like grand aspect scheme thing and we make something happen,
Mhm.
get it going.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Mhm.
So I listened to some of your music. Fire, fire.
Yeah, it is. Appreciate.
What is the inspiration for your sound?
Uh, I would say a lot of things. Cause funny enough, I wasn't even always a rapper, but I feel like I was always musically inclined. Like my sister always was playing like the Blueprints and by Jay-Z and shit like and
Mhm.
stuff like that. And my mom's always had the radio going on. She's always like singing mad like oldies and stuff like that. And then high school came freshman year. No, middle school, my homies would be like asking me to rap. And like I like beats and all that, but it was just like I don't know what I'm about to say. Like, what you mean rap, bro? Like, nah, I'm about to do nothing. But then like my cousins had like brought it back around, and then they put me on to. It was around the time before the Money Drop by Joey Badass, and that just threw me into like a whole new world of music. Like I swear, like before that, I was listening to like I was tapped into Hobson. I was
Oh,
listening to
bro.
Eminem, like mad
Yeah.
dubstep. I was listening to mad stuff. Like I could not tell you I was doing this like 10 years ago.
Hmm.
But yeah, once I found like Joey Badass in them and like Capital Steez really set it off.
Yeah.
That's like I started listening to his music and then like felt like I knew him after a while. And then maybe like freshman, sophomore year, um, my homie Justice had told me to join this T Grizzly competition. Like he T Grizzly had this like rap vibe competition that everybody was like freestyling over this. I think it was called like a Go Ham beat. I think that's what he called it.
Mhm.
And like I ain't even end up like using it to submit into the competition because it was like I tried rapping it and I could not like one take it in the video. So yeah, that was that. But I ended up using it for like one of my first songs I put on SoundCloud, and mad people was fucking liking it. And it was just like, damn, I'm really about to, I guess, keep on rapping. And then eventually, like smaller things lead to bigger things. I guess get the snowball rolling. It becomes easier to roll. And then now we here.
Dang, you had me at Hobson though, cause bro, listen, that sack my pants to this day,
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Sag My Pants was tough. He, he
bro.
he killed that. I'm not gonna lie.
That whole raw album, and
Oh,
the Ill Minds.
all all the ill minds was tough.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
his homie Swiss was crazy too. Homie with the black eyes. Yeah, like the black contacts.
Ah, wait, hold on. It was the homie of his.
He had a whole label called Funk Volume.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what
Oh,
the
I
Danny
I
Brown.
never got into the other artists with Funk Volume though.
You
I
know
didn't
Danny
tap in.
Brown?
Of course,
I know
Danny
Danny
Brown was in
Brown.
Funk Volume.
Mhm. Oh,
I didn't even
Yeah.
know that. That's crazy.
Nah, word. It was him, Danny Brown, Swiss with like three Z's.
Hmm.
I think Dizzy Wright was in it too.
Yeah, I know Big right. Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
might I
I was
might I
going.
might be throwing Dizzy Wright in there, but I feel like that was a thing.
Right there. Hey, but I was gonna ask too. Are you Earl inspired too?
Yeah, definitely. That's my dog.
Yeah, because I
Um,
be hearing
that,
because like when I was listening to your music, I was like, I hear like that Earl, especially like with the type of production that you have too, is giving that like that underground Earl
nah,
side of thing. I was like, okay, okay, like it's
I honestly don't even. I wouldn't say I'm like exactly like directly inspired,
hmm
but because it was a time in like 2015 where I was just like I kind of just got like privy to that whole world and stuff maybe like 3-4 years ago, especially like Mike and all them.
Yeah.
But when I did get introduced into the world, I got like put right into it. It was kind of wild. Like I met my homie Camden chilling on my steps, and he asked for some. You know Camden Malik?
Nah, never heard of him.
Camden Malik, some dude. He a rapper that's in Sacramento. Bro, go crazy. He's from Sacramento, but
Oh.
he like I guess went to school out here and met like all the homies from like slums and that like area, and like pretty much I met bro on my steps, and he was looking for Fronto, and then uh we like sort of got on the topic of music, and he was like, "Oh, you make music?" I was like, "Yeah, I make music." And he was like, "You got videos?" I was like, "Nah, I don't got a videographer or anything like that." And he was like one of the first. He was the first dude to like put me on to like, "Hey, you could really like do this on your phone. Like you could really be independent and do this and that. And you don't really need like a whole bunch of gimmicks or like money to really like get your stuff off." It's kind of hard to dance around not cursing. Like,
Hey, bro, I get it because I be cussing like a sailor every
bro,
day.
I be
I get
letting
it.
it off.
Listen, I get it. Oh man, but you said that you produce your own stuff, right?
I just not well. From the starter rap to maybe like 2019, 2020, not produced by me. Like a lot of the stuff that's actually out right now isn't produced by me. But I literally like just got in my bag probably like 2 years ago. I'm not gonna lie, time is a weird concept since 2020 with COVID and all that. So
Okay.
like 2 years ago, probably be like 3 or 4 now.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I would say like 2 or 3 years ago, I just started like making beats that I could like claim that are pretty hard. Like I feel like I could jack the producer tag now. And like soon, maybe like in a month or two, it's pretty much recorded. I just got to get it mastered and like throw some skits in there. I'm gonna have a project like all produced by me. I feel like it's gonna be pretty tough. Everybody I've been playing it and saying it's pretty cool. I'm like super hyped about it.
Who was your producer before you started doing the production?
Before that, I was ripping beats on YouTube. And then when it got into a realm where it was kind of serious and I started like making projects, maybe around like 2019, 2020. I would say 2020 because it was around the pandemic when the world had stopped. And I felt like everybody was just watching. So I was like, all right, I'm about to do something. And then that's when I started like buying beats off of YouTube. I learned about exclusive leases and stuff like that, and I put together my first tape called "We Got This." You do the same. We got this, or something like this. It's either like "We got this," you do the same, or you do the same, something like that. But yeah, I dropped that, and then Grand Course Combo Mill came. I was buying beats off of like this one dude named Rhapsody. There was another dude named B Frankie that was going crazy. Uh, Stoic Beats.
Yeah.
I just met Stoic like a couple like this summer, I think. He came to like the show at Loudmouth, and I didn't even know he was gonna be there. But it's like, yo, I did brought one of your beats to finish my project. Like, but yeah, low key, it's like a whole realm of YouTubers that like go super crazy on the beats.
Oh yeah.
That you really don't got nobody, you could definitely lean on them. But
Yeah.
as of right now, maybe like the past 2 years, decided to been like no label production. Like Burgundy, that was all Buddy or Peyton. And me and James Funk, we got a joint coming called Albon Pain. Um, I just dropped a video with my dog Amiri, produced by him. Well, really no label was in the video, minus like Peyton. He in Detroit right now, handling some exclusive business. But yeah, we was basically all in that video, and Mary produced that beat. A lot of the music that's been coming out recently has been like in house, you know.
Hmm. And how do you choose the beats you want to rap over?
Uh, Anything that really catch my ear, cause I would say like I listen to a lot. Like I don't really have a topic or like certain genre that's like really my favorite. If you go through my Spotify, you'll catch anything from like the '80s to alternative rock to progressive rock to dance music, D&B, drum and bass, jungle, garage. I'll be listening to old rap. It'd be a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you
So
consider yourself to be? Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, as long as the beat catch my ear, it usually a certain beat catches your ear and you just start like flowing. You just pour out like water.
I definitely feel that.
Do you
Like
consider yourself? You said
huh?
speak to your soul.
More or less.
That's true. Do you consider yourself to be a storyteller?
Uh, I wouldn't. It's weird that like not. It's not weird that I'm seeing in that light now, but I guess you could say so. I just be rapping what's real to me.
That's
That's true.
that's probably one of the hardest answers I've heard to that question in a long
Mm.
time. I definitely
Just
feel that.
rap what's real to me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you don't, who will? And also, you talking from your
That's like a
experience too.
thing with like humans. Like we all tell stories. Really, it's
Right.
just sometimes people like music and it just come out like that. Like some of us do art and paint. And everybody got mad mediums. I'll be doing a lot.
That's real. That's real. Um, so I hate to say this like this, but you'll understand what I'm saying. Do you consider yourself to be a traditional New York rapper?
Uh, I guess it's funny because there's been a lot of like imitation going on.
Hmm.
So I guess you could say I'm pretty genuine to where I come from.
Hmm.
Like I feel like I walk around with my heart on my sleeve, and you could probably hear my accent already, like off it. So yeah, I guess you could say so.
You stand true because that's what I noticed. Like, well, that's what I felt when I heard you. I'm like, okay, he's stand. I don't know. It's like you're in the vein of the traditional New York rap, but it's definitely fresh. It's new. It's young, but
I
it
I just
still
be being
keeps that
myself,
tradition.
you know. I was just saying I just be being myself, you know. Like I'm not like I don't really believe in the saying of being like a product of where you come from because everybody's like more than that.
Yeah,
But I guess you could definitely see some of the New York fabric on my sleeve
for
type beat.
sure.
Mm-hmm. Real though. And
100%.
plus, it's part of you too. Like, bro, you from Best Stop. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? People who think of Brooklyn, like, at least like when they know hip hop for real, I'll be like, come on now, you
Yeah,
got
everybody
that
trying to sit on the
nose.
brownstone. Like
You said what?
I said, everybody trying to like sit on the brownstone. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
Oh,
That's exactly.
yeah. So how would you define your style?
Uh, it's been a real like prevalent word. You even like meme like, but I guess you could say real, like authentic. It's like a lot of it's bounce to it sometimes. Sometimes it's like I don't even know. Like I don't be describing it. It just is what it is. It's hard to like put it in the box because I like doing a lot, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you'll hear a lot of that with this project that's coming out because it's stuff that's like drumless. It's stuff that's like just loud. It's stuff that's like boom bappy. You know, it's a lot.
Hmm.
Oh, and even
So
like
if
what
I
oh, go ahead, T.
go ahead, Mike. No, go ahead.
All right. So even what you was talking about, even with like your Spotify, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? How you got like all of these different varieties of sounds that you pull from, that you can like, you know what I'm saying, that you embrace fully. It's just like,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm definitely waiting to see more of like what that's gonna be and coming into fruition with your art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's like with everybody like coming out with what they doing. It's a lot of like it's not a lot of pressure, but it's like my homie Mike just dropped Burning Desire and he had like a whole it seemed like it was like a whole movie score to it.
Mm.
It's a whole lot of like setting the bar. So it's like you know what you gotta do. And I always know when I'm about to do some bold, you know, and I don't ever want myself to do that. So I'm always trying to like top myself. I don't ever be in like competition with anybody else, but it's like I know when I'm doing like something that I'm not really like proud of. So before I even like finish on that idea, I like scrap it and like come up with something else, and it just be what it be. So like you could probably expect a whole lot. Not gonna lie, I might make a movie or something. So I don't know. Sometimes I be feeling like I want to do sound engineering somewhere or whatever. I'm a man of many walks. I don't feel like I've definitely like figured out what I really want to do with life, but I know music has been helping me navigate that a lot.
That's real. And I'm sure there's people that's listening that can tap in and also agree with this same sentiment as you.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if I'm a first timer and I'm just now getting introduced to OG, what do you want me to take away? What do you want me to know about OG?
Well, first off, I want you to know that you could be yourself no matter what. And you could always see that through me because it's like, not that I don't care what I do, but it's not a lot of thought that goes into it. Like, I'm not walking around trying to be cool all the time. Like, you don't got to be cool or you don't got to do this and that or fit like a certain mold or image, you know? Just be yourself, more or less. I really just want the world to do better.
I want the world to do better. That's a bar. Yeah. And a word.
Okay, both of them.
That part. Fruits of My Labor seems to be the song that you have that has kind of caught fire for you.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Like video got like 6 point I don't know K right now. That's like my
Yeah.
strongest video.
Why do
All
you?
this is like, huh?
I was gonna say, why do you think it caught fire?
Probably because it just got a lot of aesthetics that a lot of people are drawn to, and it got some. Well, the world is in a like pretty crazy place right now, so I can imagine that a lot of people are like working hard and trying to see something from what they're doing, you know. So I feel like it's a very relatable song, and that's definitely playing a part in why it's like geeking up right now.
When I listen to it, it's a great song lyrically. I just feel like the whole song is put together well. The visuals were put together well. But not
And I
only
was
that,
shout out
it
my
sounds
homie
very.
Swoop and Yuma. So I was saying shout out my homie Swoop and Yuma and his production team. Like they really made that come to light. Cause like low key, I had a whole different vibe for that video. It was gonna be black and white, and like I live by Roosevelt projects. I was just gonna walk through the hood. It was gonna be a black and white vibe. Me and my son Izzy, and we was gonna have like two dogs. Like I wanted to have like two dogs like on a leash and just be walking through the hood on like some real like grimy vibe. I feel like that would have been crazy too. But I'm definitely glad this like became what it was.
I
Like,
was gonna say that it has a gritty sound, but it's like it's polished. I don't know how to explain that, but it sounds gritty, it sounds polished, but it sounds very well put together. The whole packaging of it looks very good.
nah,
So
word is I'm mad grateful of how it like came out. Like, they really did it. Well, we all did our thing. Like that was a wicked vibe. We had to climb into some like I don't know if you know where the grain terminals is, but that was pretty much in like Red Hook. And we like climbed into this abandoned terminal, the flour mill shack thing, warehouse, and that was like a Metal Gear Solid mission for. And we was doing that with cameras and like Super 8 footage. It was a lot.
anything for the
Metal
shot.
Gear Solid.
Yeah, it was fun.
What headspace were you in when you wrote that song?
Uh, I was definitely in probably like one of the lowest times in my life. One of them. We all gonna have a lot of lows for real.
Sure.
But around that time, uh, I ain't have no job. Like I was really doing this rap thing, and like it was looking like pretty bleak. So a lot of like real stuff was happening. Like I don't really think I want to get into it, but I was dealing with a lot of people who are foes now and like are weird and of course ingenuine, and that's probably just a product of what that reality was.
Man,
More or less.
we was just talking about that in another episode, wasn't we, T?
And I was just say we just got done talking about
Like
that.
literally. So hey,
Or,
just letting people that is not for you go.
yeah, like sometimes you just gotta let them go, and it's not bad to be alone for a little bit. Sometimes you gotta just say peace.
Okay.
We just talked about that
With the quickness too.
Yeah.
With me.
So OG, on November 18th, what can the people expect to see from you?
I feel like I've been getting better and better as these shows like come up. Like this year, me and No Label got to do a lot of shows. We was at like Baby's All Right twice. We went to SOBs, and we went to a bunch of like cool locations that's in like Bushwick and along like the Myrtle Broadway Strip, like the Living Gallery. We almost did Trans Pecos this year. It was a lot going on. I'm not gonna lie. We went to DC, we went to Baltimore, and it was all off the wraps. So I feel like every struggle is just gonna be stronger and more involving. I'll be talking my shit to the crowd, especially if y'all not participating or something. I don't know. Like I like interaction, meeting new people. So I'm gonna just try to make the show as like live as possible. And of course the raps is gonna be there, energy. I'm gonna have new content and all that. Y'all might hear something y'all never heard.
Big facts.
OG, thank you so much, man. Give them all your handles, all your social media, where they can find you.
Yes, sir. You can find me on the Instagrams at Supreme47G. I'm gonna say it one more time, Supreme47G. The collective page is no.label.ent. Those are both the grams. You can find everybody on that page, no.label.ent. My Twitter is my reparations right now. Oh yeah, my reparations RN, but RN stand for right now.
Yeah.
You already know. You already know.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's calling me. Oh, my dog Chris is calling me. This man started like my whole journey. Yo, I didn't met like a lot of people on the street. On my stoop for real. My son Chris was looking for weed one day. My bro from Tampa, and he like found weed, and he came back, and he was like, "Yo, you can still pull up to the crib." And then it turned out he lived down the block from me. And then he introduced me to all my Tampa homies. My homie Kenny H, he like a fire videographer. I look even having a lot of help from some cool people, like Swoop and all that. Like it's not just me and that like really go into this. It's pretty crazy. But or you got the social media handles and all that. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, appreciate you, OG, for coming on. We look forward to it. People get your tickets. Eventbrite, November 18th. We're gonna be at Club Ears. You're gonna hear Yo OG and a bunch of other. I'm sorry, not OG, not Yo OG. OG, and you're gonna hear a bunch of other people as well that are phenomenal artists, and we cannot wait to showcase them to the world. My name is T. Hardaway.
And I'm Michael Bahsil.
And we are the Did It for the Hood podcast.
Indeed.
Yes,